Hello everybody, I am Mateyena and welcome back to my channel. I'm coming back to share how much I paid for my hair transplant and how many grafts did I get. I'm making a video about these two items. I have mentioned it over and over in my videos, but I have so many videos concerning my hair transplant and the message probably got lost in the midst of all these videos. So I decided to just make a video regarding this. So let's start. How much does a hair transplant cost? How much does a procedure cost? So I get this question over and over and over and over. I feel like this is the most asked question of this whole entire hair transplant journey. So I already made a video on that and I'm going to link it up and then in the description box below. But however, I'm not going to repeat the price in this video simply because I'm not doing you a favor by mentioning it again, because my hair transplant was about 2 years ago. In a month it's going to be 2 years since my hair transplant, and the price has changed ever since. You may not be going to the clinic that I went to. You may not have the doctor that did my hair transplant. Your case is going to be completely different than mine, so I'm not doing you a favor by telling you how much the hair transplant costs. But what I can advise you to do, if this is something that you're truly considering doing, I know most clinics will give you a free consultation, and during that free consultation they will give you a price. And I know this because before I got my hair transplant done, I did have consultation at different places and they did give me different prices. If you want to know how much I paid 2 years ago, you can check that video. When I was shopping to get my hair transplant, I called the clinic and then they quoted me the price. And then I went on YouTube and I watched several people that had hair transplant at the same clinic, so I decided to call them back. And I told them, you know, I watched a video on such and such and such and such that had a hair transplant, and then however much you guys charge them is not the same that I'm being charged. For one of the ladies that I watched on the hair transplant, back then her hair transplant was 6 years ago. When I watched that video like 2 years ago, she had had it. So now she had her hair transplant almost 8 years ago. So they were like, this particular person, she did come to the clinic and she had her hair transplant 6 years ago. So the price that we were charging 6 years ago, we're not charging that price today. And then the second lady, when I told them, they said to me that she didn't get the same price as you are because she picked a different doctor than you. Unless you want her same doctor, and then your price can change. There's two things you have to take in consideration. When was the hair transplant done? The doctor, the clinic, the year, and your personal case. So those are like what? 5 things. Your personal case, because you may have like a little area to cover. You may have like a more severe area. All in all, just to say one price does not fit all. Is so many people are asking me how many grafts did I get. I also answered this in a video already, but I know it got lost. Basically, my doctor does not charge per graft. Since I had the consultation with him, since he did the whole thing, I never heard him or anybody else in his office talk about graft, simply because he does not transplant per graft. He transplants by hair, simply because he doesn't do that, because he says that sometimes by graft you can get a 1 hair graft. You know, some doctor would take a 1 hair graft and charge you for a full graft, so you never know how much hair is in a graft. So you could be getting 1 hair graft transplanted all over the place, or you can get like 3, 4, 5 hair graft being transplanted. So he does it by hair, and I personally got 5,200 hair, 5,200 hair or hairs. I know it's not hairs, but it just feels better to add that S at the end. So I I got 5,200 hair transplants. So there's no grafts, so I don't know how many grafts I got. I hope this answers all your questions. If you have any other questions, leave them down below. I'm going to be trying to be answering all these questions in videos because so many people are asking me like the same questions over and over and over and over. So maybe if I can make videos on these questions where I can just refer people to, it will make it easier on all of us. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Leave all questions and comments down below, and I'll see you in the next video.